Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today. News from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Pakistan's armed forces have carried out intelligence-based airstrikes on 7 terrorist camps along the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, killing more than 80 militants linked to the banned Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and ISKP. According to security officials, the strikes targeted hideouts in Nangarhar, Paktika, and Coast provinces and were ordered in retaliation for recent suicide bombings inside Pakistan. Islamabad has urged the Afghan Taliban government to prevent its territory from being used by militant groups to launch attacks across the border. In response, Kabul has condemned the strikes as a violation of sovereignty and vowed to respond. The development marks a significant escalation in cross-border tensions, underscoring the fragile security situation in the region. In political developments, the Muttahida Qawmi Movement Pakistan has strongly criticized a resolution passed by the Sindh Assembly opposing the creation of any new province. The party described the resolution as unconstitutional and contrary to the spirit of Pakistan's constitution. The resolution, adopted on Saturday, reaffirmed Karachi as an inseparable part of Sindh and called on political stakeholders to preserve the province's territorial integrity. MQMP convener Khalid Maqbool Siddiqui argued that the move challenges national unity and bypasses established legal procedures for forming new provinces. He urged dialogue instead of what he termed divisive politics, stressing that constitutional norms must be upheld to ensure stability. Meanwhile, the opposition alliance Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan has sharply criticized the federal government's national and foreign policies, warning the country risks what it called irreversible damage. At a press conference in Islamabad, alliance leaders described official claims of economic recovery as misleading, pointing to rising poverty and unemployment. For more on this, we go to our Islamabad correspondent, Sarah William. Sarah, what more can you tell us?
Thank you, Chris. Leaders of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan said the government's economic narrative fails to reflect the realities faced by ordinary citizens. They highlighted increasing living costs and job losses, arguing that structural reforms have yet to deliver tangible relief. The alliance also raised concerns about regional tensions with neighboring countries, calling for a more balanced and transparent foreign policy approach. TTAP reiterated its demand for accountability, improved governance, and a comprehensive roadmap to address mounting economic challenges.
Thank you, Sarah. The Ministry of Finance has also moved to clarify reports regarding Pakistan's external debt obligations. In a statement, the ministry rejected claims that the country is paying interest rates as high as 8% on external loans, calling such figures misleading and lacking context. Officials explained that only around 7% of public external debt consists of commercial loans, while the overall average cost of external public debt stands at approximately 4% due to concessional financing arrangements. However, the ministry acknowledged that external public debt interest outflows rose by about 80% between 2022 and 2025, citing global interest rate conditions and emphasizing the importance of accurate interpretation of debt statistics. In administrative news, the National Database and Registration Authority has announced a time-bound facility allowing first-time issuance of computerized national identity cards without a birth certificate until December 31, 2026. Under strict verification procedures, applicants must provide alternative identity documents and undergo biometric checks involving close family members. Different requirements will apply to married women, unmarried women, and men over 24 years of age. In cases where both parents or a husband are deceased but official records exist, an authorized officer may grant exemption from biometric verification. NADRA has confirmed that no fee will be charged for regular CNX under this facility and has urged citizens to ensure all information provided during registration is accurate. Internationally, reports from the Financial Times claim that Iran has secretly agreed to a €500 million arms deal with Russia to purchase thousands of shoulder-fired missiles. The agreement, reportedly signed in Moscow in December, involves Russia's state arms exporter Rosaboronexport and Iran's defense ministry. According to the report, Russia is expected to deliver approximately 500 Verba launch units and 2,500 9-3-36 missiles over a 3-year period beginning in 2027. Reuters says it could not immediately verify the details. The reported deal signals deepening military cooperation between Tehran and Moscow amid heightened geopolitical tensions. And in the United States, the U.S. Secret Service says its agents shot and killed an armed man who attempted to breach the secure perimeter of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida early Sunday. Officials say the suspect was carrying what appeared to be a shotgun and a fuel can and was confronted after refusing to drop the items. No Secret Service personnel were injured during the incident, and Mr. Trump was not at the property at the time. Authorities have not yet released the suspect's identity as they work to notify family members. Investigations into the circumstances surrounding the attempted breach are ongoing. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.